we are officially 21 weeks.
Like, you could tell, like, obviously he's a baby, but also he looked kind of weird.
Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. This is another bump date. It's gonna come to you a little bit earlier than last week's because we've not been filming very much. We've been super lazy, which has been awesome. It snowed a ton over the weekend, and so we just kind of hung out and we did another puzzle and we did some shopping. But yeah, we haven't really been doing much, so it's been really nice, super relaxing. But today is another bump date, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get started. To start things off, Bodie is here again. He'll be here with us till next Tuesday. On to pregnancy stuff. I'm feeling really good, actually. We had our anatomy scan last week and we talked about that, and I felt really good, like knowing that everything looks good and that Hudson's like safe and healthy in there. Brandon got to feel him move again last night, which has happened like frequently, but not quite as often as I would like because I just love it. So his movement's been really good. Food wise, no cravings or anything recently. I just have been eating a lot of Costa Vida because it kind of is the only thing that I know will be good in the moment. I don't really have a lot of things that I want to make, or I don't have the energy for it, so I just kind of eat the same things over and over again, and that's okay. Today is National Pancake Day, and I know that a couple people have commented about going to IHOP to get free pancakes, and I don't know if we'll go because I don't really like restaurant pancakes. Anyway, we'll see. I'm sleeping so well right now. Like, it's ridiculous, and I've been waking up earlier, which has been nice for me because then I can get up and I can do stuff and I don't feel like I'm just wasting the day away. So we go to sleep at like 10:30, and then I've been waking up when Brandon wakes up and usually staying awake. We had our appointment yesterday, and we got there on time for our appointment, but our doctor was out delivering a baby. Out delivering a baby. So we had to wait for about an hour. But our ultrasound tech that we love so much, she is having a baby soon. And so we got her some just little baby books. So in between her patients, we gave her the books, and then we just sat back down to wait for the doctor. And then before he got there, she came back and was like, guys, come back here. So she did an ultrasound for us, even though we weren't scheduled, and we got a 3D ultrasound. I'll just go get my phone and I'll just show you a picture. But I didn't know that they did 3D ultrasounds at our office. I was gonna just ask our doctor where we could go to get a 3D ultrasound. So I ended up asking the tech, and she was like, oh, we can actually do it here. So this is, oh my gosh, he's so stinking cute. Okay, so let's see. Not get the glare. There we go. So that's the swirly things, like his umbilical cord, and then the other thing's his arm. And it's up next to his cheek. So it's almost like it's his, let's think about this. It's his right arm up to his left cheek, if that makes any sense. So his hand is in between his ear and his eye. And it's hard, like 3D ultrasounds are hard at this point because they don't have a lot of fat on their faces, so it kind of just doesn't look like much. But it was, oh my gosh, like we've never had a 3D ultrasound before, and it was so incredible. And just to see, I mean, like we get the 2D ultrasounds and they look like humans, you know, to a point. But also it's like, well, this is just kind of fake, like it's just a picture. But oh my gosh, the 3D one though, like I was sitting here last night after we got home looking at it, and I like wanted to cry. It just makes me love him like all that much more, that he is so real and he's developing and he's, oh my gosh, and he's cute. Like he's just tiny, but he's so stinking cute. So I'm excited for him to get bigger so we can do another 3D ultrasound, and I just want to see what he looks like. I just am so excited. But our ultrasound tech is having her baby in a month, so we'll see her at least once more, maybe 2 more times, depending on how busy she is when we go in for our next 2 appointments. So hopefully we can get another 3D ultrasound before like in between the time that she leaves and then before Hudson comes, because I think they're really cool, and I've never had one before yesterday, so they're really awesome. So we did that yesterday. I got my flu shot yesterday too, which was dumb. I know that it's like the end of the season, but you're supposed to get it when you're pregnant, and I had asked the doctor about it and he said, let's wait till we're out of the first trimester. So I waited, and then I just kind of waited for him to bring it back up. And he didn't, so I brought it up yesterday. I don't like getting shots, and my arm is so sore today. And Brandon got his flu shot too, and he said that was the first time that he's probably gotten a shot since in like the last 10 years. And his arm is sore too, so we're both like, oh, my arm. Hey, get off the counter. Yeah, thank you. So anyway, that was the appointment yesterday. It was really good. We always love going to our appointments. Like, everyone there is just so nice, and they're just like our second family. So it was really fun to go to the appointment yesterday. And we are officially 21 weeks now. Like, we are, I don't know, we're past the halfway point. Like, we're past our own halfway point, but 20 weeks, you know, is usually the halfway, and we are past it. Like, we are over the hump, like, officially. And I can't believe it. Like, we have 16 weeks left until he gets here. And we've known about him now for, hi. Hello. You're so sweet. Oh, doggy. We've known about him for almost 17 weeks, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, these last, like, the last couple months have gone so fast but so slow at the same time. So I'm really hoping that the next couple months go so quickly. And I think that once we get into March, like March 19th, we will have 3 months left. And so I think that once we get to that point, it'll feel like it's gonna go quickly. Pretty soon, like I think in 2 weeks, we'll be down to the double digits. It's so crazy. Oh, I'm just so grateful that we are this far along and that everything looks good and that he's healthy and I'm healthy, and we're just gonna keep chugging along. And there will be good days and there will be bad days, and not bad days, hard days. There will be hard days. But I just am so sincerely grateful to be here and be this far along with our little guy. It's just, oh, I'm just so ready for him to be here already. But I have a lot more feelings that I could talk about, and I'll probably talk about them some other time. But I've been filming for so long now, and I still have to put Brandon on this one. So I'm gonna end there. We'll let Brandon share his piece a little bit later.
Hey guys, got home from work, so I thought I would film a little bit about this week's bump date. I know Caitlin's already talked a little bit, but I'll just give you my pointers really fast. I guess my point of view, not pointers. Yeah. Let's see what's happened this week. So we went and saw him yesterday. Had another ultrasound. We had a 3D ultrasound, which was really fun. We'd never done that before. Like, you could tell, like, obviously he's a baby, but also he looked kind of weird. Just because, you know, he's still really skinny, he hasn't filled out a lot, so. But it was really cool to see it in 3D versus just like the 2D black and white things. That was pretty cool. As of today? Yeah. Today, he is the size of an endive. Am I saying that right?
I think so, as far as I know.
Which I believe is a vegetable. I did some Google searching because I had no idea what it was. It's like 10 and some odd inches long, right? So he's getting there. He's growing up to be all sorts of things. I don't even know what they are. Things on Caitlin's side, I think she's still sleeping all sorts of crazy. She's having all sorts of weird dreams. And she's been waking up a lot. She's been waking up to go to the bathroom more when I'm getting ready. So at like 6 in the morning. And I don't feel like that's always been happening. I feel like that's a new thing. So that just makes me question how many times she's actually going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I would guess it's around 4 or 5. Is that true? Oh, just 3.
That time makes the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time. Oh, so that's not
sometimes I think
terrible. Mood-wise, I feel like she's been good. I feel like sometimes she's been a little melancholious. Just like, meh. Just okay to hang out and not do a whole lot. And I think it's just because she's tired. And the weather hasn't really been helping a whole lot either. But what can you do? Besides that, though, I mean, it's been pretty low-key this week. You got to film again? I did film again last night, which is good. I haven't felt him in a little bit. He's been a little bit lighter on the kicks, but he's going a little wild last night. So we did get to film him, or I got to film, I guess. So that's always good and really exciting. And hopefully in the next couple weeks, I start to film more. Because with Carter, I really felt him about 22 weeks. So that'll be up next little bit. And yeah, so that's about it for my end. That's it for 21. 21, can you believe that? 21 weeks.
We only have 16 weeks.
16 weeks till he's here. We actually talked to the doctor yesterday about possibly scheduling an induction date soon, and he's like, do it at 32 weeks. So it's still far out, but at least it's on the radar to do in the future. So that's pretty cool. So that's it from us, I believe. We'll fill you in next week with new updates and everything, but until then, Have a good day.
All right, so we're sitting here just hanging out, and Brandon reminded me that we need to show my bump on the vlog. So we'll do that now.
Let me take that.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. It's a little smaller than it was last week since we didn't have Costa Vida before tonight. Yep.
Very good.
That's it.
Ciao.